Hello everyone, this is Isaac Ellicom in the Saddle Pet Museum. As I was working on our updated book, I was working on the page for technically, what is a dinosaur? And I went to, good trustworthy Wikipedia and scrolled down to find, what is a dinosaur? Looked at the etymology of the word, the definition of it, and then the second technical paragraph down here, it says that, third one down, last one under the etymology right on top of the general description of dinosaur in Wikipedia. It says, there's a wide consensus among paleontologists that birds are the descendants of theropod dinosaurs. Of course, where do they get that from? Using the strict definition that all descendants of a single common ancestor must be included in a group for that group to be natural, birds can thus be considered to be dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are, therefore, not extinct. Birds are classified by most paleontologists as belonging to the subgroup Maniptora, which are something or another, which are theropods, which are saurischians, which are dinosaurs. From that point of view, Claudius's therefore are not dinosaurs, despite the fact that in ordinary speech the word dinosaur is not generally understood to include birds. Now, what does that all mean? Well, when I read it, not having to read it out loud, I sort of made my way through all those fancy words. But I noticed something. Dinosaurs aren't extinct because they evolved into birds. And then the definition that all descendants of a single common ancestor must be included in a group for that group to be natural. So, does that mean we're all just amoebas? Everything? Because, if we just evolved from that little amoeba in that pond, well, now we've got, all the fish, all the land animals, all the birds, everything evolved from that one little, amoeba in the ocean. Or on land, they're not sure where it was now. But if everything evolved from that, then now everything must be in that group, which means everything now must be classified the same as what we call that first object. So if we're now calling birds dinosaurs, because, well, birds evolved from dinosaurs, now everything has to be, well, originally it all came from that rock. So technically everything's a rock, because of how our definitions have to work. So instead of them going with this and doing, well, birds are dinosaurs, they should be going, well, birds are rocks, and dinosaurs are rocks, and monkeys are rocks, and people are rocks, and plants are rocks, because that's what everything evolved from. So everything should be classified as what that first object was, because in its evolution, it never evolves out of its group, or so to speak. So everything's really just a rock. I know I'll get lots of people saying how stupid I am about this, but that certainly seems to be what they're saying. Let's see if I can find some other stuff on here. Yeah, I was looking for, technically, what is a dinosaur? And, of course, nowadays everything is, well, dinosaurs are blah, 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 blah. And, well, birds are also dinosaurs. So, there's these two different groups of dinosaurs, the one that we think of, the lizard that, lived millions of years ago. And then there's birds. And they just go on and on about how birds are dinosaurs because we have them classified as such. Oh, another thing also, with this, or with Wikipedia here, whenever referring to, what we would typically think of dinosaurs, they always have to list it like this. Paleontologists have identified over 500 distinct genera and more than 1,000 different species of non-avian dinosaurs. Because always you'd have to include all the birds in there as well. Any that would double, triple, whatever. Most prehistoric dinosaurs were large animals. Prehistoric dinosaurs. Dinosaurs didn't live with man. Although the word dinosaur means terrible lizard, the name is somewhat misleading as dinosaurs are not lizards. Rather, they represent a separate group of reptiles with a distinct upright posture not found in lizards. Though the first half of the 20th century, before birds were recognized to be dinosaurs, most of the scientific community believed dinosaurs were sluggish and cold-blooded. Most research conducted since the 1970s, however, has indicated that ancient dinosaurs, particularly the carnivorous group, I'm not sure how we know which ones those are because we don't know what they ate because they lived so long ago. They were active animals with elevated metabolism and numerous adaptations for social interaction. But now that we know that they're birds, why, they're a completely different creature. Since the first dinosaur fossils were recognized in the early 19th century, mounted fossil dinosaur skeletons, or replicas, have become major attractions at museums all around the world, and dinosaurs have become a part of the world culture. Their diversity, the large size of some groups, and their seemingly monstrous and fantastic nature have captured the interest and imagination of the general public for over a century. They have been featured in best-selling books and films such as Jurassic Park, and new discoveries are regularly covered by the media. How often, though, is that accurately portrayed? The taxon Dinosauria was formally named in 1841 by paleontologist Sir Richard Owen, who used it to refer to the distinct tribe or suborder of saurian reptiles that were being recognized in England and around the world. The term is derived from the Greek words dinos, meaning terrible, potent, or fearfully great, and saurus, meaning lizard or reptile. Though the taxonomic name has often been interpreted as reference to the dinosaur's teeth, claw, and other fearsome characteristics, Owen intended it to merely evoke their size and majesty. Just like birds, their size and majesty. Birds, big, very majestic. The bald eagle only.